nobody ever talks about how dumb it is for certain women to date single dads, right? And it's just a numbers game if you just want to take into the account of numbers, right? So let's say if you watch The Cosby Show, nobody really dated a single parent besides Denise, and we only saw her marry him. We didn't really see them date that long. Uh, and you see that Claire was upset because when you're dealing with a person with a child, especially if that person has primary custody is the primary custodial parent, you have to help clothe that child, feed that child. You got to put a lot of emotional attachment to that child. You don't have to, but most of the time, especially women, are gonna get attached to the child, doing all of that. But she's like, at least my daughter got the ring because why? Because now she's attached to Martin's bank account. Denise is also attached to the pension plan, also attached to the medical coverage. So she getting benefits out of it. She's not just some girlfriend, right? Which a lot of women will reside themselves to be. But it's problematic because, especially if you have your own kids, what resources are you going to get out of a guy who got multiple kids from different women or just got a divorce and he's paying a heavy amount of money coming out of his pocket? You're not really getting any resources. It really doesn't make any logical business sense. So, for example, let's use some numbers, right? Let's say a guy's making 80K. So take 15,000 away for taxes. He got a child or a couple of children with one woman, so that's about 20%. Child support, so take away the 16 grand, right? So that's about $49,000 left. So if he's paying alimony, that's even more gone. So what resources is the stepmom getting? Nothing. Let's go back. 80 grand again. 15 grand gone from taxes. 16 grand gone from child support for one kid. So now you got 49,000 again. Then you take another 20%, 9,800 for another child. So another baby mama. So that's now 39,000 left. That's not good business for a stepmom. For a woman to be a stepmom, whether she has kids or not, she need a man that's making at least 300,000. 35% go away from taxes, so that's 105,000 gone, leaving with 195,000. 20% for child support, that's 39,000 gone, and then so you got 156,000 left. And then with alimony, say he's paying 5,000 a month, so that's 60 grand gone. So even with that, all that gone, he still has at least $135,000 left, and she can get benefits out of that, But what I'm saying is, if you're gonna be a stepmom, you should get the ring. You should not be a stepmom for 2-3 years. You're sitting here taking care of this man's child when he's not around. He might be doing the same for you if you got kids, but what I'm saying is, you're emotionally attached to these children, y'all cohabitating. Like, what benefit are you getting out, especially if you don't have children? What benefits are you getting out of being a stepmother to his children if you ain't married to him? Makes no sense at all.